Hello everyone, and welcome to 4-Minute Robotics. In this video, we will go through how to begin writing code to program the Arduino, to read its line sensors, and turn the wheels of the car accordingly. Don't be intimidated. Coding may look hard, but we're going to break this down so easily, a third grader could do it. And no offense, third graders. Alright, let's get started. Let's start by opening up a blank Arduino sketch. Once you get the sketch open, what's on the screen can be split up into two sections: the void setup section and the void loop section. The setup section is what this video focuses on. What goes inside of the void setup section is all the code that you want to happen just one time at the start of your program after you upload the code. Think of this section as the settings section of your code. All of the code that you want to repeat goes in the loop section, in between this open curly brace and this closed curly brace. Let's start with the setup section. First, we need to write code to set the Arduino pins that are controlling the motors as outputs, because those Arduino pins will be sending current out to the motor controller. Leave a comment in the setup section saying just that. To create a comment, type / twice and then type whatever comment you want to leave. When you enter to the next line, the comment ends. To set these pins as outputs, starting with pin 8, move the cursor to the next line and use the pin mode function. Type pin mode as one word with the M in mode capitalized, parentheses, 8, comma, output in all capital letters, parentheses, and then end the function with a semicolon. Make sure you type everything exactly as I did, or you will get an error message when you're trying to upload the code later on. In this video, I won't go too deep into explaining functions, but if you want to learn more about functions, watch our video on Arduino functions. Now move the cursor to the next line and repeat this process for pin 7. For the rest of the pins, since the code is almost the same, just copy the line above, paste it below, and change the pin numbers. Next, we need to set the Arduino pins that are receiving current coming in from the sensors as inputs. Let's do that now. Skip a couple of lines and make a comment to say exactly what you're about to do. And on the next line, you're going to use the pin mode function again. The pins that will be receiving current from the sensors are pin numbers 10 through 13. So let's start with pin number 10. Type the number 10, followed by a comma, followed by the word input. And input must be in all capital letters as well, followed by a closed parentheses and a semicolon. Do the same thing for pins 11 through 13. Finally, the last thing we need to do in the setup section is set the speed of the motors to a safe one so that the car is not moving so fast that it's overshooting the line. So put the cursor a couple of lines below and add this comment. Put the cursor on the next line, and we're going to use the analog write function. That's analog, capital WRITE. The pins on the Arduino controlling the speed of the motors are pins 6 and 5. So let's start with pin number 6. After the parentheses, type in the number 6, followed by a comma, followed by a number that ranges anywhere from 0 to 255. If we were to put this number at 0, then the motor wouldn't be moving at all. If we put it at 255, then the motor would be moving as fast as it possibly could. So let's set it at 170 to be safe, followed by a closed parentheses and a semicolon. Do the same thing for pin number 5. And that's it. The setup is complete. In the next video, we will just add minor details to the setup section, leaving comments as to which motors and sensors these lines of code are referring to. If you found this video entertaining or feel that it made learning robotics slightly easier, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.